it going, guys? We are back on another video here, and this video is going to be telling you what to do with your cards that aren't very high overall and, can't really be put into any sets, like for the event, for icons, all that good stuff. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel here. Let's hop into the video right now. All right, guys, so I'm sure a lot of you guys have, tons of cards that you feel like, well, they have no value, right? Like, for example, overall rating, let's go like 73 to like 77, honestly, right? So I have 293 of these, right? Maybe even 78 I'll go to here. So 350 items are in that range, okay? So we all know, guys, obviously we're trying to, figure out ways to, use these cards. So, for every set right here, for example, the captain sets. If you want to make captain cards, you need 82 to 84s, right? That's for the 85, of course, captain. If you're trying to make, the 82s, you need 79s to 81s, which, again, are not 76s, not 75s, not 74s. For other sets, such as the rookies. So if you want to make Crosby, Quinn Hughes, you need 81 to 83s, right? Again, that's not 74s, 75s. There is ways to get these cards, and especially, get to a spot where you really want them. So this one's a little bit tougher. So this one is 79 to 80 overall alumni, but you're going to have an opportunity to potentially get 79 and 80 overall alumni from the sets that I'm going to show you guys in a second, because it's pretty hidden in the back. You kind of gotta go searching for it to really see the set. So that's that set. And then, of course, for the icons, it's similar, but you need 81 to 82 alumni, so that one's a little bit tougher, but you can obviously get those cards from making the hero sets. For the Check My Game sets here, you want to make MSP cards, you need 78 to 79. So basically, guys, every card 77 and under, you should be putting into these sets. What sets, you might be wondering? Well, it's going to be these sets. It is the player exchange sets, all the way to the right. So here's what you do. There is a player exchange sets. I'm a little bit confused why they don't have like arena exchanges or logos, jerseys. They usually do every year. I'm not sure why they don't have that this year. Maybe they'll add them. I don't know. But here you go. All right. Now, for example, if you have 70 to 73 overall cards, I mean, there's no reason to have those cards. In other words, there really isn't. They're never going to have any sort of use. And yeah, you could say, oh, maybe they'll have a chemistry combination. You're not using a 73 overall card on your team. I'm sorry, you're just not. I don't care what the chemistry is. It just doesn't make sense. We also have this one, which is turning in 74 to 75s for 76s to 77s. Yet again, you're not using 74s. You're not using 75s. Even this reward is not super amazing because you really aren't going to use 76s or 77s. But the next set, that's when you start talking. All right. Now, this set right here, all right, you can end up getting 78s to 79s here. All right. Now, here you go. You trade in 76s and 77s. You don't need those. I mean, you simply do not need those. So you definitely want to fill those in and get the 78 to 79 overall player. Yes, it's only one player at a time, but having one player that is potentially useful compared to 76s and 77s are essentially useless, to me, is the way smarter play and the thing you should be doing. All right, and then the other sets here, this one obviously is, way better. And the reason why this one's way better is because you have an opportunity to pull potential alumni cards. So you can trade in 78s and 79s for 80 to 81 overall player packs. And like I said, that is very crucial because you're going to need those for icons potentially. If you do get the alumni card, that's possible, and that would help you greatly. Of course, this will help you making master set player items as well. And then, of course, there is also one more set left here, and this set is none other than the 80 plus. So if you trade in 80 to 81s, you can get 82s to 83s. Now, that could be pretty decent, and why I say it could be pretty decent is because, honestly, some, 82s, 83 overall cards, they're not bad. They're not bad, and the reason why they're not bad is because, guys, you could get like an 82, like Teravainen. That could help your chemistry with the Blackhawks tremendously. So that could be very, very good. And I'll do one better, guys. You get an 82 to 83 overall player, right? It's one player, right? But if you get, say, an 82 to 83 overall player, guess what, guys? Let's just say that's hypothetically, an icon. You get an 83 icon, you're getting one card out of 5 here that could be potentially making a Sergei Fedorov, could be making, a Paul Coffey, could be making a Teemu Selanne, right? Sakic, right? I mean, these are very, very, very good sets to complete because they're going to help you tremendously. Depends on really what you're looking to do, guys, in terms of, what cards you're trying to go after as well. Like, if you're trying to make, icons, I think definitely trading in those 80 to 81s to try to get the 83, alumni could be pretty useful. Keep in mind, guys, it's not a guarantee you're going to get an alumni. I'm not trying to make it seem like that, but for sure, it's a possibility to do that. But again, if you're making that set, be very mindful because, of course, if you're trying to make, event cards, you need 78 to 79s, right? So pretty much everything 77 and below, you should be trying to upgrade that. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, everything under 78 is essentially useless right now. Could that change? Of course, but it's unlikely. I would say I'd bet money that it's gonna probably be smart to do those player exchange sets. I really do believe that. Guys, there's the team of the week set now out as well. We need to trade in 80 to 82 overalls and 79. So pretty much the same thing though goes for this set, guys, because if you do those player exchange sets, you can get 80 overalls. And guess what, guys? You can use that to make a team of the week card. And honestly, guys, one of the better team of the week cards. You wonder which one of the better team of the week cards is? Guess what, guys? It is this card from the Nashville Predators, guys. Nashville Predators, and it's Justin Barron. Why is this card so good, you might be wondering, guys? Well, he's 6'2", 198 pounds, right-handed defenseman, 86 speed, 87 excel. But guess what, guys? If you have Paul Coffey, you could pair him with Paul Coffey and get a +2 boost to their cards. And just like that, guys, you're getting Paul Coffey up to an 88, which is ridiculous. He's already good at 86. Justin Barron up to an 84, 89 excel, 88 speed on a 6'2 defender. That's a very good pair. That's a very, very good pair. And I think it's certainly worth doing that. So, again, player upgrade sets, they're very, very crucial. You don't want to make a mistake and keep these cards and hoard these cards, and then eventually, I mean, they'll probably add more player exchange sets as the year goes on. They did that last year where, they added more sets for certain overalls, right? Like they added sets that were like, exchange 84s to get 86 to 87 or whatever, right? But in general, if you're trying to make icons, stuff like that right now, if you have tradable cards as well, you want to make sure you upgrade these sets while you can because you just don't know when the value might change in terms of like, maybe you won't be able to really use even 80s to 81s, right, for anything, right? So that's very important to know if you're trying to make these match set player items, right? Like it's smart to really do it now. But if you have any questions, guys, about anything I talked about in this video, let me know in the comment section down below as always. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe if not already. Follow me on Twitch, Henreek. I'm live there every single day. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek with 3 E's. And as always, guys, I will see you all in the next video.